Hello. Hey, Shannon. You made it to the tail end of my last live. Okay, Gavin is back home. So he's good. He was at work earlier. So that is over. Thank goodness. He made it back to Louisiana. Yes, trust me. I messaged him earlier on Snapchat, so he couldn't call me because he was at work. How have you been doing? I've been watching a few videos today when internet allows. Is this stream going okay? Yeah, I still don't have a phone number for that. Like I said, he had Snapchat downloaded and we're friends on Snapchat, so I was able to message him through there. Streaming has been pretty hit and miss today, and I figured I'd be brave and see if I could go live. But of course, oh, poor kitty. What was the matter? Did you had to get fixed, or was? Oh, so you're gonna tell me I'm lagging? Well, you're also watching on the same internet I'm streaming on. My husband on side of me. Or did something happen to her? Like, what was the reason for your cat going to the vet? Ooh, yeah, that's not good at all. I love you too, baby. That's not good at all. I wonder do cats get parvo? Wheezing might be upper respiratory something. I'm so sorry to hear that. I really hope that they figure it out. Which one is it? Is it the cat that's always crawling over your shoulders? I forgot the cat's name. I feel so horrible now that I cannot think of your cat's name at the moment. Nova, that's right. Yeah, Nova has been on YouTube probably more than I have. And I could not remember her name for nothing. Okay, well, I have the day off work. Ian's at school right now. Whenever he gets home, we have to go do laundry. Water catchment it's been pretty dry. It has been raining a whole lot. So I don't really have the water to spare to do laundry by hand. So we got to go to the laundromat and spend money. I don't like that. Well, give her time. She's an adorable cat. Yes, rain. We need rain so bad. Um, my shed payment got paid. My land payment's due today. I don't have it. Oops. I will have it no later than the 10th, which is like basically my deadline to pay. So there's that. But yes, it rained for a few hours the other night, but by the time we got home, it was like 6 o'clock. So we got to go to the laundromat and spend money. I don't like that. Well, give her time. She's an adorable cat. Yes, rain. We need rain so bad. It rained for a few hours the other night, but By the morning, the ground had soaked everything up. Yeah, we don't need no rain like Louisiana, Tennessee, Mississippi. We just need rain. Yeah, I have family in Tennessee, and I mean, luckily they live up in the mountains where they're out of the flooding. But no, we don't want flooding. Hmm. I'm glad you jumped on so fast. Usually I sit here for 10 minutes going, please, somebody, anybody. That is so good. Yeah, the ones that I know in Tennessee, they are just well up into the mountains, and they just weren't affected. Yeah, well, I can't really do a live once Ian gets home from school because then he has to sit there and be quiet and it aggravates him. So, well,
Yeah.
I mean, any day when he comes home from school. And then by the time I get home from work, it's dark. There's no light, so I can't do live then. So basically, the only time I have is during the day on my days off. And I'm hearing noises outside. Even got my dog's attention. I don't know what it is. It's like somebody was passing. We have a group that lives back here. Every time they get on the road, all the kids get out and hang out the windows and just write on the doors all the way back home. Wherever that may be, that's probably what I heard. I was going to try to film today a few things to upload, but my foot is hurting so bad that just walking to go use the restroom is too much pain for me. So I did not film anything. So I probably won't have a video, but I think I have Saturday off work. I'll try to get some filmed Saturday. Hopefully my foot's feeling a little bit better by then. I don't know what's wrong. I no longer think it's broken. Someone told me I probably have a stone bruise. They used to get from running around barefoot, deep tissue bruise that could take several weeks to heal. I know that it hurts really bad in one spot, but luckily I no longer think it's broken. At first I thought the break just hadn't showed up on X-ray yet, but it's been what, a week and a half, almost 2 weeks now.
Mm-hmm.
And I no longer think it's a break, but I think it's a stone bruise. I think when I stepped off and stepped into that hole and my foot did all the crunching. Oh, and I kind of feel like my bones are out of place and on top of each other, and they just need to like pop back in place. It's horrible. I mean, I used to get them from running around barefoot and jumping out of trees and stuff, but I mean, I ain't had one in 20 years. Hey, Abby's Life on Form. Abby, how you doing? I saw your video. What was it? I forgot which one it was. I saw probably when you uploaded about a week or two ago because I'm so behind on videos. But hey, how are you doing? I forgot what it was. But I know I specifically watched one of them. Sorry about that. How have you been doing? I have been doing pretty good just with work. Just working all the time. How's school going? Oh, I do not mind that all, Shannon. I do not mind that at all. Yes, the prayers work because he made it back home. So that is great. I still don't know the logistics of everything. His message said that there was a whole lot of stuff, police involved, and let me see. Let me see if I can find that. Right. I'm sorry, I'm looking at Snapchat where I talked to him earlier. Okay, he's deleted the whole conversation except for me. Police? What? Are you in Gonzales? I have so many questions, but I don't know what he said before that because he deleted it. So, school's going. Yeah, I understand that. Shannon, I don't know if you've ever checked out Abby's Life on the Farm, but she's so young, and watching somebody so young get into the gardening and the tending the land and making the earth grow wonderful, beautiful vegetables, and it's just wonderful. It's very inspiring. If you want to go check her out. And Abby, you want to learn some tricks in the kitchen, girl? Shannon's your girl. So, oh Lord, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm not going to share that on the screen. But yes, I'm pretty sure we have all been there. Yes, but it's kitchen shenanigans. She cooks, she fries up. She's got beautiful children and a wonderful husband. And she just redid her kitchen and living area. So if you check out some of her older videos and her newer videos, you'll see some changes. But she cooks up from scratch, really good eating. So, and it's just so inspiring watching somebody of your age just getting in there, and I love it. Yes, Shannon definitely keeps it real, Abby. Like, I'm trying to figure out how to say this. Like, even whenever you lay down you start out with the best laid plans, things don't always turn out okay or the way you expected them to be. But Shannon shows you how you can make it right anyway. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be perfect. You did your best. Yes. Well, Shannon definitely keeps it real. And as you can see, I mean, I didn't even brush my hair today, so I'm pretty much keeping it real too. So I mean, I've been lazy. It's my day off work. Yes, perfect is boring, Sharon. I agree. I mean, Shannon. I don't know why I called you Sharon. So sorry. But yes, perfect is very boring. Oh, I'm trying to get away from the door. No, that's the window. Yeah, the window's really bright. No, well, the only Sharon I know two Sharons. One was my mother's really good friend growing up, and the other is a family friend. Aunt Sharon and Uncle Walt. They were aunt and uncle, but they weren't really aunt and uncle. You know how that goes. Family friends. And Aunt Sharon passed away a couple of years ago, and I guess I've had her on my mind lately, so I did not mean to call you Sharon, but she was a wonderful woman. You would not be upset knowing that she was the one that was in my head. So, last time I had y'all sitting up on the stool, this time I just have you sitting on the leg of my recliner. So I'm trying to get a good angle here. Oh, I can understand that. I mean, my grandmother's name was Geraldine, and it was her nieces and nephews that just started calling her Chuck. So then it just kind of stuck. She was Momo Chuck, but her name was Geraldine. So people called her Chuck, Chuck a Duck, Chuck a Luck, Chuckadine.
You want this?
If you don't mind, set it right here.
My
And
mama says I never did.
huh?
My mama says I never did.
My husband's moving my bench over so I can maybe set y'all up a little bit better with my stool. Is that washing me out too much, that light behind me? Yes, Abby. Shannon's got little babies. And little babies, yes. Little babies make a mess. But that's okay. Because Shannon will show you how she cleans it all up. So she's cooking and cleaning. And the way she gets around that. And her dogs, the few times I have seen them, they are so cute. You got big boys. I don't know. What are your dogs, males or females? I don't know. I always assume big dogs are males. And I think that's stupid because I've had big dogs that were females. But I don't know. It's just the way I think. You know, for years, I thought when I was a little girl, after this, you're going to have to tell me something that y'all thought was fact until you realize it wasn't. Whenever I was a little girl, I thought that cats were females and dogs were males and that they bred together. And that whenever they had puppies or kittens, you knew what they were by sex because I thought they were like sex-linked chickens. Like you just knew what they were because of what they were, whether they were a dog or a cat. So y'all tell me something that y'all thought was truth. Two female dogs, one male dog, and a female cat. Yeah, that was really a pain for me because I don't have 1,000 subs either. So I could never do a live off my phone whenever I would be in town. So once I got Wi-Fi here at the house, I was actually able to do lives again, and it's amazing. 5 younger siblings. I forgot you had that many younger siblings. But I think y'all are both going to enjoy each other's channels. Like, Abby's Life on the Farm is just so inspiring to me. And Kitchen, I said Kitchen. And Shannon, you just hold everything together. You are an amazing woman. That's understandable. Like, let me see. I'm going to show this one on the screen. I understand. Like, this is my computer, but my son is always on it. My husband, I've never seen my husband on my laptop. He's sitting over there shaking his head no. But it's mine, but it's also like the family's because, yeah. Show you how to whip it up in the kitchen. Not, I'm sure you can already whip it up in the kitchen. I mean, but she'll show you how to whip it up. So true. Like, I started this channel with the help of, some encouragement from people like yourself and, Chrissy. But I knew I was leaving Louisiana. I knew I was leaving my 19-year-old behind. I knew there was no way he would come with me. And so I made those few cooking videos, one to show him how to do it, the canning videos to show him how to do it, and to show other people how to do it. I watched a lot of canning videos whenever I was trying to learn how to can. But yeah, I started my channel to be me. I'm not trying to be anybody I'm not. Okay, Streamlabs. On my computer, I use StreamYard. So we might be getting some lives from you, Abby. Off your phone. I was sitting here a few minutes ago and I looked at my husband and I was like, I know it's like after 2:30 in the afternoon, but I really need coffee. So he heated me up a cup and he made me another pot. My coffee still has not gotten here, Shannon. My coffee is still not here. It's 44 minutes away from me, but I have no way of getting it because they won't just let me go pick it up. My coffee is in Stratford. It keeps getting delayed. I'm buffering. Am I caught up? Am I doing good? Still nothing. Okay, let me see what's going on. Let me see. Okay, I'm working for you. Let's see. I'm showing I'm fully connected. Yeah, that's what I'm using. StreamYard. That's what I'm using to go live. And you can click on comments and show them on your screen. Oh, like that. And you just click it again and it comes off your screen. That's what I like about StreamYard. Bye, Abby. Have a good day. Okay. But yes, school is school. She's so inspiring. I think y'all are gonna like each other. Like, I wish my 15-year-old would get out there and work the garden. Well, I still have an hour and 15 minutes until my youngin gets home. And it's so funny because we only live like, 12 minutes from the school, but it takes him an hour and a half to get home. About an hour, yeah. I mean, he's in high school and he still doesn't get home till 4 o'clock. I mean, although tomorrow my husband's going to take him to work and he's going to interview for the custodian job at the school. So pray for that. Keep your fingers crossed for that. So 45 minutes, a 10-minute walk. Oh, goodness. Yeah, we're a 10-minute, about a 12 to 15-minute drive. 45 minutes on a 10-minute walk. That's crazy. Percolated coffee. I'm sorry, but percolated coffee is just the best. Yeah, Abby might be a little young for some of our candid conversations. I think she's 15, 16. But she's still a good kid. Very inspiring. Oh, I don't blame you. And then in the wintertime, I'm sure it'd be too cold to walk. So, no, put them on the bus is the right thing. I don't care if it is just a 10-minute walk. Yeah, she gardens on her parents' land, which she brings that up several times. Like I'm doing this for our parents. But she gets out there and she plants everything, starts things from seeds, and then she harvests. And I don't know, it's really, really inspiring to see somebody at that age take that initiative. Hey, okay, so now I'm back up to 2. How are you doing? So how are you? I have been doing pretty good. Very stressed, but found out today my baby boy is back in Louisiana. I'm still not sure of the logistics of everything. I haven't had a chance to talk to him. He's at work. But at least he's home. He's in Louisiana. So if anything goes wrong, he's got grandma and nanny and everybody else there. So I'm not exactly sure what happened, but I mean, he's 19 and I guess I can't coddle him and baby him forever. But it just kind of feels helpless whenever I'm not sure if you know what was going on, but He evacuated to Florida because of the hurricane. Yes, he was beaten and robbed, gas money to get back home, cell phone, all kind of stuff. So, um, he's back in Louisiana. I still don't know the logistics of everything. We need to talk. I don't know. He messaged me earlier, told me something about the police were involved, which thank goodness they were. But I don't know. We're going to figure out. I'm going to figure out everything. But he is back in Louisiana. So my mother's doing good. The hurricane, the eye went right over her. My sister was at my mother's home whenever the hurricane went through, and she is doing good. Excuse me. She did make it to the trailer. My trailer is still standing. My trailer is still fine. She found some shingles in the yard, but she's not sure where they came from because when she went inside, she didn't see any leaks anywhere. So she doesn't know if the shingles came off of the mobile home, off of my mobile home that she's living in, or if it flew in from a neighboring yard, like a neighboring home. So right now, everybody's without power, but my mother has a generator. So my sister's at my mother's house. Yes, yes, right here. Right here. Everything can be replaced. But the fact that he is home back in Louisiana is the answer to all of my prayers. So that I do not know the answer to. I'm not there. You tell them they need to go down to Louisiana and give it to the linemen who are trying to get power put back on for people, or for the Cajun Navy who's rescuing people. I don't know. Yeah, find out where it is. Find out where you can get some. Be like, hey, food. You see, Lori remember knows the name first try. And I'm the one who's sitting here with a brain fart. Can't remember your cat's name. Well, Nova is in my prayers, and I will make Callie say a prayer for her too. Y'all remember Callie? That's my cat. She's outside somewhere. I'll have her pray to the cat gods. Oh, mischief. Well, I have a female cat too, but she's happy being single. She's been fixed. She doesn't care about no boys. She tries to fight them. Nova is a beautiful girl. It has been hot here for. Oops, wrong one. It was hot here. We were in massively high heat indexes and it was horrible. But night before last, the temperature dropped into the low 70s. And then today, well, yesterday, I think it got up to like 86-ish or so, somewhere around there. And it wasn't that bad. I mean, it was warm. Humidity, I understand. 7 weeks. Wow. But yesterday, yeah, it was like 86. And last night, I don't know, my husband said I was snuggled up under my sleeping bag and everything with the fan blowing. And this morning, right now, it's starting to get warm. Around 2, 3 o'clock, it's like the hottest part of the day here. And 6 a.m. is the coolest part of the day here. But right now, I'm glad the fan's on me. Earlier when my husband first put it on me, I asked him to turn it down to 1, but I'm about to get up and kick it to a 2. It's starting to warm up a little bit. I'm not sure what the temperature is. Let me look real quick.
81.
It's like 81 right now.
It's supposed to be.
Supposed to be? Well, let me check. If it'll load. Up, 81. Exactly. So it's 81. It feels like 89. And no rain. If you look at the daily, like literally the 4th, it's showing thunderstorms, but 7%, 3%, 25%, 62%. And then it goes back down to 4, 5, 2. So Jim said, welcome to the Ozarks where it's cold enough to wear a jacket in the morning and hot enough by noon to be naked. 89. Oh, wow. And you're not that far from me. And it's 8 degrees cooler here. Wow. Feels like 95. Yeah, I feel like 89 right now. $75. 75's nice. I would not mind it being 75 degrees right now. And my cigarette died out. So at work, one of our full times went back to school, so I got put to 40 hours. I'm up to full time, which is great for me. But we lost some people, and with that one going down to part time, it left us between losing somebody and one going out of part time. They hired somebody else. First week, something happened personal, and they could not start that week, so they pushed back to the following week. Well, they put me on the dreaded Register 3 to work the other day because it was supposed to be her first day, and never showed up. So now we're still looking for somebody, but no one seems to want to work around here. I don't know what the problem is. And then somebody came in yesterday looking for a job, and we are definitely hiring at Front Cash, but they told them we were not hiring for Front Cash. I assume it was because of a huge neck tattoo the person had. But I think in this day and age, I think they need to just stop with all that stuff. Like, really? A neck tattoo? I mean, I've seen surgeons in the hospital with huge, gaudy neck tattoos. Of course, they paid a lot of money for their education. I guess they can do that, but still, I mean, I don't think that's any reason to still to tell somebody you're not hiring for a position you're definitely hiring for. We got signs up everywhere saying hiring cashiers. And you're going to tell this person, oh, we're not hiring for that position, but we're hiring for this one. It's one that keeps you in the back where no one can see you. I didn't think that was good. I think that is in everybody's DNA, except for my husband's. My husband does not put trash on the counter. He makes sure he puts it in the trash. Me, on the other hand, he's always cleaning up after me. I'm so sorry. So what do y'all think? Y'all think a neck tattoo should keep somebody from working? That is just crazy. Wait, did I miss something? I didn't see nothing about anything being concerned. Oh, okay. Never mind. I just read that. Yeah, what is she concerned about? I mean, she never sees her, but what's she all of a sudden worried about her for what? Oh, wow. On the garbage can, like you can't just pick it up and put it in. I understand that one. But this is what. Yeah, like what is she concerned about? It's like when the hurricane was moving in. My godmother tried to call me like 3 times, and I didn't answer the phone. She called my mother and was like, I'm worried about Tasha. Mama goes, why are you worried about Tasha? She's not in the hurricane. She's worried about us. Like, leave her be. That's not her business. Seriously. That is not her business at all. I mean, in my household, I personally got the shot. I was working in the healthcare industry. It became available to me. I jumped on it. I took it. My husband got the opportunity to take the shot. He talked to a lot of people about it. I did not tell him whether to or whether not to get the shot. That was his choice. He chose to get it after talking with his doctor and his COPD and all of that. So he got it. When it came time for my 15-year-old to get it, I left it 100% completely up to him. If you want it, you can have it. If you don't want it, don't get it. That is your decision. And just right here, your daughter's body, your daughter's choice. If she wants it, okay. If she doesn't want it, okay, that's fine. We are in America. We have freedom. I mean, that's what's great about living in America. We have the right to choose. Me, my husband, and my child got it, but my 19-year-old has not gotten it. I don't call him and put him down for getting it. For not getting it. He doesn't call me and put me down for getting it. Because it's our choices. That's like people at work. I work with 50% vaccinated, 50% unvaccinated. And that's her choice. Nobody else's. as a mother to sons, I do have to say that argument hurts a little bit because, you know, what if my boy wants his child? And I hate the fact that somebody else has the power to tell my boy he can't have his child. I don't know. That's a sticky situation. We're not going to get into that. Right now we're talking about the shot. I mean, I am personally I am against abortion. I will not ever, well, now I can't have hysterectomy, but I will never, like, even if I could, I would have never had an abortion in my lifetime. That's my choice. But again, that's my choice. But I don't like the fact, I mean, yes, I like the fact that women have a choice and that it's their body, is their choice. But I think that the father, I don't know. We're not going to get into that because I think the father should at least be made aware. I don't know. That is true. Three cars in 6 years. Yeah. Yeah. That's a lot. Yeah, you don't get to choose when that argument is valid. I agree with you. Like, if they want an abortion, I mean, again, back to the shot. If you want the shot, get the shot. If you don't want the shot, don't get the shot. I don't think anybody should be riding anybody's butt either way. They believe. If they want it, they want it. If they don't, they don't. And I'm okay with that. Father should have a say if it wasn't rape. I agree with that. I do believe that. Like, I hate the fact there's nothing I can really do about it, but I just hate the fact that my boys don't have a choice in the matter. You know, they made a choice to lie down with her. She made a choice to spread her legs for him. She got pregnant, and then she gives him no choice beyond that. I don't know. But, yep. Oh, goodness. Okay, that's. Okay, she told you immediately. Did she tell her grandmother? Was her grandmother also keeping it? I don't know. Something happened in my family, and when the wife, during one instance, the wife of the accused once said he's already gotten in trouble for this once, and that was well before we even knew what was going on. It was about something totally different he was getting arrested for. So if this female family member knew what he was doing to this child in the family, I don't know. That's where it draws the line. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I was violated when I had my oldest. I kept him. I was of age though. Yes, on the spot. I agree. You mess with my babies. Yeah. He didn't know anything was wrong. Yeah, okay. Grooming. Yesterday, we had this veteran that comes to the store, and he's flirted with me a time or two. My husband's about to hear this story for the very first time. I basically went to management about this, but this old man came and said that he will always come to my register whenever he's checking out there, and he's always, he's flirted with me several times or whatever. It's been innocent. But yesterday, this man told me, the other day you were busy and I went behind you, and when cashiers are at the registers, he's in a wheelchair. He's basically head level with my butt. And he told me that he was face first with my beautiful lady parts, and that I do a wonderful job cleaning because I smelled so good. Needless to say, whenever he left, I got hot. I started laughing. I started crying. I started laughing again. Like, I could not believe what come out of this man's mouth. So I went to my manager. I was like, if you're going to allow him to come in here, I would prefer it if he came to my register or to customer service where he does not walk behind me. So, yeah. I don't know what it is with creepy old men. It's a problem, even for us almost 40-year-olds. Yes, he was well, at least he wears a hat claiming to be a vet. And he told me he was a vet, and he told everybody else in the store he was a vet. But yes, told me he smelled all of my beautiful lady parts, and I cleaned very well because I smelled lovely. Made me very uncomfortable. And that's the exact words he used to describe them. At all. It was sad. Right. It started out completely innocent and flirting. If I was younger, if you weren't married, I would take you to dinner. And then it got to that nasty part. Excuse me, my great grandpa was a cook in the army, and he was proud of the fact that he was a cook because he could throw down. But why would you lie about your station? And my husband will gladly tell you he's a vet. He was in the Air Force for 10 years. He was the token white boy. They didn't want him to get hurt. So whenever he wasn't playing basketball 6 months out of the year, they had him on desk duty in control towers and in the mail room and places he wouldn't get hurt so he could play basketball. But he proudly served for 10 years. Oh, you see, my papa cooked up until the day he got put in a nursing home. One morning, everybody woke up. They were starving. They were short on rations, the whole 9 yards. They had an old sick mare. He made a stew out of her. Everyone got up and ate. Hey, Allie. Everybody got up and ate the stew. They asked him, where'd you get the meat from? He said, you remember the old gray mare that was slowing us down? Half the guys got up and threw up. The other half got up and got seconds. So it is what it is. Oh, well, that is amazing. That is so true. My mother's husband that passed away was a Vietnam vet. And one day, I was young and dumb. I asked, I was like, were you really shooting at kids? Because, Vietnam, everyone says, Vietnam veterans would shot all the kids and killed all the kids and always say that kind of stuff. And his eyes, he got this blank stare in his face. His eyes filled up with tears and said, they had bigger guns than me. So, and that was the only thing he ever said about being in Vietnam. Like, you could tell that he was like having flashbacks whenever I asked him that question. It was so, but in all the years him and my mother were together, that was the only thing he ever said about being in the war. Only thing. How's the things going down there? Are you and your family okay? Allie, talk to me. I see you're here, so I know you're okay. Is your home okay? Is your kids okay? Yeah, this is the preceptor who trained me whenever I was working in the hospital. Okay, I don't know what's going on. My computer's doing something. Can y'all still see me? I can't see y'all. Okay, chickens are in the garage. Maggie was with a friend. Okay, good. No flooding. Yay. Okay. I got y'all back. I don't know what came up, but something came up. Y'all, but Allie was like the best teacher ever. She's so compassionate. She's so sweet. She really cares about her patients, and she taught me how to really care about my patients. So she's the best. I love her. Mwah. Well, you are wonderful. You are wonderful. But I'm glad you made it through the storm okay. Yeah, well, I'm all mine's on video. I don't have pictures yet. I don't have a garden in. I need to plant. I need to go find a tree to plant this fall. And then I need to figure out where I'm going to plant my garden. But you do need to send me some pictures of all your eggs and your chickens. And of Maggie, I haven't seen her in forever. Y'all remember the puppies I had a while back? Allie got one of them. Not the one that I named Maggie, but one that she named Maggie because she liked the name so much. So, did you play Maggie May by Rod Stewart by any chance? Because that's where my Maggie got her name from. Gross, y'all. They had a fly in my coffee. Okay. You still got my number? My number's the same. Oh, okay. Yeah, my babies. I got my big girls. Well, I don't know if y'all can see that over there. My egg skelter. You see all my eggs? My big girls are laying, and I've got like 2 or 3 new layers laying right now. And there's the cabin, y'all. Oh yeah, my ducks are laying too. All of her eggs are the ones right. Let me get my finger there. All the ones laying right there are all my ducks' eggs. Oh, Michelle. Oh, okay. That's what your friend named his puppy. That is great. Okay, I haven't gotten your picture yet. Duck eggs they do and do not taste like chicken eggs. I don't know how to describe this. They taste 95% like chicken eggs. There's like a slight difference in them, and it's not a dumb question at all. But I will tell you one thing: whenever you're baking a cake or any kind of dessert, okay, I got the picture, Allie. Oh, I'm gonna have to show y'all in a second. But whenever you're baking anything, the duck egg makes the dessert richer
Mhm.
and more decadent. So if you're baking a cake or something like that, it's better to use duck eggs. It just elevates it, brings it to another level. Do you mind if I show this picture to everybody on YouTube? Come on, answer me. Y'all remember the babies? Let me turn it. Hold on. Of course, it's not going to stay. But y'all remember the puppies,
Mhm.
Doc's babies.
Oh. Mhm.
Yeah, I need to look at Life 360 and see how close mine is to getting here. Because it's a long walk to get to us. Eh, Not far from the school. I think it's actually still at the school. Yes, her little heart on her belly. Oh. Okay, I'm missing something, Lori. Let me see where we at. Ooh, Desert Storm. Right here, let me see where we at. Whenever I was in the fourth grade or third grade, might have been second grade, and Desert Storm was going on, we did a play and sent it to Desert Storm and I was the Statue of Liberty. I remember standing there in my white sheet and my paper mache crown, um, reciting the quote at the bottom of the Statue of Liberty. And the only part I remember is standing there holding up my little paper mache with my spray painted ball of paper to make my torch. I lit my lamp beside the golden door. That's the only part of that whole play I remember, but I remember doing that. Lost power. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're yes, little heart on her belly. Like that was one thing I pointed out to you whenever you came and looked at the puppies was the heart on her belly. So can you see it in that picture? So cute. See, that's me. I was just sorry. Just, I don't want you at my house. I don't like you. I love you, but I don't like you. And sometimes I question if I love you. That would be me. So how's work going, Allie? Are you still at the hospital? Oh, goodness. Well, hopefully the antibiotics get everything to go down. Allie, in case you missed it, our friend Shannon here's Cat Nova is at the vet. So yeah, I hear the COVID's getting really bad, and then with the storm coming through, the hospitals are really, really on short supply. Well, hopefully the antibiotics help Shannon. Is she going to be able to come home tonight, or are they going to keep her, or to wait on the culture swab to come back, or will she be able to come home? Okay. Well, I hope the antibiotics help and they figure out what's wrong with her. Hopefully the culture swab doesn't come back and show anything too serious, and hopefully your Nova will be around for 20 more years. Bye, Allie. I love you. Hug them babies for me. That is, I feel you on that, but no amount of money can replace how much we love our pets. And I have faith in you and in our budgeting community. I've been pulling to them for inspiration. As I said earlier, I don't have my land note and it's due today. And my checking account is $200 overdrawn from paying my shed note. Because something got pulled out I wasn't expecting to get pulled out, and it caused it to bounce, and it caused a couple other things to bounce. And yeah, so most of the $200 overdrawn is overdraft fees. But with my budgeting community, I will figure this all out. And like I said, I'll have the money to pay the land payment by the 10th, and that's whenever it becomes really a problem for paying the land payment. But I have faith that you will figure it out. Plus, you're very resilient. Very, very, very resilient. You can bounce back from anything. You're like rubber. Okay, now my computer's coming up with all these before and after Hurricane Ida pictures, and I don't want to see all that. All the pictures that matter to me are the ones of my friends and family. And yeah, some of it was not very good. Some homes were destroyed from some people that are not family, but really mean a lot to me. That's down there in Louisiana. So I don't want to see what the whole devastation was like. All right, y'all. I've been on here a little over an hour. My youngin's getting home soon. I need to go drive up to the front by the mailboxes and pick him up. It's way too long for him to walk. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. I'm so happy y'all were able to join me. And I know we really didn't talk about much. You will definitely figure it out. I know you will figure it out. Because like I said, you're very resilient, and especially with our community, and we'll figure it out. I know you will figure it out. Zach's going to be going back to work soon. So you'll have one less kid at home to take care of. I know that's what you're really thinking. You're just tired of getting the big baby out of the house. And you'll be able to concentrate and figure everything out. But I'm going to go ahead and get off here because, well, my baby's going to be home soon. And I got a lot to do this afternoon, like go do laundry and stuff. So thank y'all for joining me. I love y'all. Thank you for keeping Gavin in your prayers and for keeping me in your prayers because he made it back home. And I know that the prayer warriors had a lot to do with it. I love y'all. Bye.